So based on the evidence received by the inquiry, I find that despite it being a core function of the Treasury to publish annual budget documents on its website, the Treasury repeatedly excluded consideration of the business processes required to do this, or the so-called budget day scenario, from the Treasury's website project prior to 2018. This exclusion from scope contributed to the Treasury needing to implement a rushed, suboptimal cloned website solution for production of budget documents in 2018 after the new website went live in March of that year. This same cloned solution was then reapplied to Budget 2019 without any formal review or sign-off by the Treasury's Design Authority or Information Security Technology Manager in either 2018 or 2019. In the inquiry's view, this was inconsistent with the Treasury's own information technology security review processes, project management practices, information security management practices, and with accepted good practice. Furthermore, the decision to share an index between the live Treasury website in 2018 and 2019 resulted in budget-sensitive document headline and snippet information being publicly accessible on the Treasury's website, and that this known vulnerability did not fully meet the government's digital service design guidelines for managing sensitive information prior to release in a digital environment. I find that the Treasury did not have effective governance or senior oversight processes or systems in place to oversee the budget process from end to end, nor were the Treasury's standard risk management tools appropriately applied in known risks, which resulted in known risks not receiving appropriate consideration in the context of the Treasury's risk framework. And that the devolved management decision-making framework in the Treasury licensed the Treasury's CAS team to make decisions about the appropriateness of budget day scenario solution without either seeking or being able to gain more senior level approvals of the same. Finally, the inquiry considers the senior leadership did not actively consider or promote a view of the Treasury's appropriate obligations in relating to the production of budget information, resulting in managers and teams feeling they had no option but to deliver whatever was requested of them, and critical decisions being made for expediency's sake in the absence of consideration of wider organisation and security risk. During the course of the inquiry, a number of people interviewed have outlined measures the Treasury is undertaking to address the issues outlined in my report. I encourage the Secretary to the Treasury to continue to work to implement these and other such initiatives as she seems necessary to ensure that nothing of this nature can occur again in the future.
But it would be fair to say that this certainly was not their finest hour. Treasury is staffed by very good people, some of the brightest of our public servants doing their best, but sometimes doing your best is not good enough. Some things you need to get right each and every time, and for these you need to check and check again, and that didn't happen here.
Clearly, we made a mistake in Budget 2019. We failed to meet the high standards we set ourselves for security and integrity of the budget process. I am impressed by how the team has been taking accountability for this incident, embraced the lessons from it, and is fixing the problems.